This video is sponsored by Hunter Engineering. Visit hunter.com for more information.
What's up, guys? David here with Tire Review. I am here in Joliet, Illinois with Nexen Tire to test out two brand new tires. It is the N'Priz Sport and the N'Priz S. Let's check it out.
Guys, this ride and drive was a real treat for me because Nexen Tire was so open about everything. Now, of course, that includes everything surrounding their brand new EV-compatible N'Priz S all-season tire and their brand new N'Priz Sport UHP tire. And we're going to get into that with a heavy dose today for sure. But they were also extremely transparent about everything happening at Nexen behind the scenes and where tire development is headed. Some of it really opened my eyes, and I am so excited to share that with you guys because it might completely reframe your thoughts on the buzzword of the decade. But let's back it on up a moment and get back to the tires. That's what I'm here for, and I couldn't be happier. We'll start with the N'Priz S. This is a grand touring all-season tire, and it's designed to live on modern vehicles. So think heavier vehicles, quieter vehicles, vehicles with more torque than just a few years ago. All this sound like Nexen is appealing to EV owners? Yep, you hit the nail on the head there. The N'Priz S is actually Nexen's first EV-compatible offering. Here's more on that point from Aaron Newman, head of America's Technical Center at Nexen Tire.
This is an EV-compatible tire, which means it's fine for standard gas vehicles, and it's also suitable for EVs. We've taken that into consideration when we designed it. So it's suitable for everything from Toyota Prius and Teslas through standard gas and hybrid CUVs and SUVs and full EVs. So anywhere you see a star here, that means this tire is actually OE. This is our next generation OE tire, and these tires are just coming out on these vehicles this year and next year.
Nexen talks a lot about load distribution and stability when they talk about the way this tire is built, and I'll be honest with you, you could feel that on the track. I mean, I was at the Autobahn Country Club here outside of Chicago, and that meant we were really encouraged to push these vehicles and our expectations of the tires. Around corners, the car stayed composed under braking and for me, felt really predictable through transitions. What really impressed everyone in the car was the lack of noise, and Nexen tackled that with variable pitch shoulder blocks. According to their internal data, this reduces pattern noise by about 4% compared to the previous model. I mean, listen for yourself. Now, all this lines up with what Nexen says they baked into the N'Priz S's development. It uses a wider contact patch, about 2.5% wider than the previous model in this line, so that helps spread load more evenly. That matters for braking, mileage, and overall wear, especially on EVs that carry more weight and deliver more torque instantly. Talking about previous models, this tire is actually replacing 3 tires in Nexen's lineup: the Rodean GTX, the Aria AH7, and the N'Priz AH8. Moving on to the compound, Nexen included what it calls 4D compound technology, and it's designed to stay flexible across a wider temperature range, which helps maintain traction in colder conditions while still holding its shape when things heat up. There's also the company's 3D sipe technology, and Nexen says that provides better braking and control on light snow and ice without the tread feeling squirmy on dry pavement. Now, Nexen is offering this tire in 48 sizes, fitting wheels ranging from 15 to 20 inches. Eventually, the plan is to have as many as 94 sizes covering 14 to 22 inches. Nexen is also putting an 80,000-mile tread wear warranty on this tire for ICE vehicles and a 60,000-mile warranty for EVs. Okay, so all things considered, you might say the N'Priz S is about everyday confidence. Well, in that case, the N'Priz Sport is about control, especially at speed. This is a premium, ultra high performance summer tire, and it's clearly built with European OE expectations in mind. I mean, Porsche, Audi, BMW, those fitments are front and center, and after driving it, you understand why. The Nexen Sport uses a stiffer shoulder design and a more rigid center block, which keeps the tire from deflecting under load. That means turn-in felt immediate, and the car stayed composed during whatever I put it through.
The tread compound itself is also new. It's oriented for more wet grip. There's 28% more silica in the tire, and we're also using new polymers. So we're changing from what we call an emulsion type to a solution type. It just means better mixing and more precise polymerization in that compound. Also means increased tensile strength, which can translate to better wear. There's also more styrene in this compound. Styrene is the stuff that gives the tire grip in the wet and the dry. If you put a lot of styrene in, you get like a racing tire. You can stick your fingernail into the tire, and when you pull it out, you can still see the imprint. That's like a racing tire. That means you got a lot of grip.
Wet performance is another area Nexen prioritized on the Nexen Sport. The tread uses a wide 4-channel longitudinal groove design optimized through digital simulation to move water efficiently at speed. Braking performance is helped by a slanted shoulder block design which reinforces block stiffness during hard stops. Now, structurally, the jointless bead wire, high hardness bead filler, and high tensile steel belt work together to keep the tire planted on the wheel and stable under load. And visually, well, what can I say? It's a good looking tire. It even earned a Red Dot Design Award. The Nexen Sport is being offered in 63 sizes covering 17 to 21 inches and carries a 30,000-mile treadwear warranty. Now that we've covered what these tires are doing on the road, let's talk about what's happening behind the scenes. Because the way Nexen is developing tires right now is just as important as the tires themselves. And yes, this brings us back to AI. Now, Nexen talked about AI a lot when I was with them. I mean, they are not at all shy about it, but when Nexen talks about AI, they are very deliberate about how they use it. It's not some vague futuristic idea, it's not being used like ChatGPT where you copy and paste the answers from a query, and it's definitely not about replacing engineers. In fact, Aaron Newman was pretty clear about that right out of the gate. In Nexen's world, AI is a development tool that helps engineers work faster, test more ideas, and make better decisions earlier in the tire design process. I mean, Nexen is leaning into proprietary AI here, and it feels more like a super-powered, ultra-capable research assistant.
What we're doing is not anything self-aware. For example, we're utilizing big data and machine learning and very sophisticated algorithms to go through that big data, filter it down, and make it super useful. So by utilizing what we call AI, which is really just kind of accelerated machine learning, can take huge data sets and distill them down into useful data far better than we can as humans. So in no way is AI making any design decisions. It's just supplementing our engineers with tools to make our job easier and design better tires. But that's what I'd like to communicate to the public here. These are just tools that we're using to make better tires for the consumer.
During his presentation, Aaron walked through an example of what that data actually looks like. I'll let him explain, but imagine trying to parse through the nuances of nearly 200,000 tires all on your own. I mean, you'd need dozens of engineers to come to the conclusions Nexen's AI tools can determine on their own. Now, I'm going to play a solid chunk from Aaron here, but stick through to the end. I promise it's going to be worth the insight.
It all starts with the data we would collect on one tire. So for one tire, we have tire specification data, compound data, instruction data. We know everything about that tire. We also have a ton of analysis data that we continuously generate using our FEA tools. So this is our virtual data. And then we have test data. All of our tires are tested in a multitude of tests. And all of this data we can link together. So this is all linked now. It's starting to form a database. And we have all of this linked data for 190,000 different tires that we've produced over the years. So you can now imagine the size of the database that we have, the data cloud that we have. And all of this we store on the servers. And all of it is accessible to all of our tech centers around the world via a global kind of portal-based system. So I can access any of this data. So if you can imagine, we have this database full of test results and simulation results. With AI, we can start to take those design variables and do artificial intelligence, kind of machine learning on all of that data, and we can start to predict the tire performance. Because we have 190,000 data points that are correlated with tire performance, we can start to predict what's going to happen with such and such construction, or such and such mold change, or such and such compound change. We can take that data and we can do analysis on it and feed that back in. And we can also then do it the opposite way. Say we want to achieve a certain level of performance, we can go into this database and the database can tell us, oh, this is the optimal design to achieve that performance. So some of the tools we have, oh, by the way, this is called our virtual brain loop system in our Penta. So if you see virtual brain loop, that's what we're talking about, that's what I'm describing here.
So for me, what is so interesting about this is that Nexen can essentially use its proprietary AI tools to analyze what a tire does or define what they want a tire to do, and then use the massive computing power of the AI to narrow down the most effective paths to get there. And they can do it literally in seconds at the push of a button. So, okay, that's a lot for me to wrap my head around, and I'm not in the weeds like these really technical guys like Aaron. I wanted to understand the end result of this technology. Like, what does it mean to the tire dealer and what does it mean to the end user, the driver? So here's Nexen's Executive Vice President of Sales, John Hagan, helping me understand what this actually means for Nexen and its dealers.
What you're starting to see now is we're starting to see the use of AI technology in the design of our tires. As you learned today, you know, everything that Aaron talked about going into the tire is helping our development time, helping our quality, and getting to the performance targets that we need to get to. And with the help of the 4D compound and changing some of our compounds around, it's just adding to our quality and our overall performance improvements.
So guys, we talked about 2 brand new tires and got an in-depth look at how Nexen is using AI in tire development today, and well, okay, that's a lot to take in. So if you have questions, if you're looking for answers, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you plan to stock either of these tires or what your thoughts are on Nexen using AI in the lab. What tire segments matter most to your shop? How do you feel about Nexen's EV strategy? There's a lot to unpack and I'd love to hear from you. As always, guys, thanks for joining us today and take care.